Guys, hello and welcome to Universal's Aventura Hotel. And this is currently the hotel I've been staying at the past couple of nights with Ben. Right, so welcome to the Aventura's Hotel main lobby. Now, quick one. I don't usually record resort tours, so apologies if this is awful. Seen me before, my name's Danny Dallamore, and if you like this sort of content, smash that like button, and if you haven't clicked subscribe already, hit that subscribe button, guys. And also, Aventura has its own private bus service that takes you over to Universal and Volcano Bay. You literally just get the buses here. And now we're actually going to walk straight over, and I'm going to show you a quick resort tour at Sapphire Falls as well. And as I just said, Sapphire Falls is actually just over the road from Aventura. So there's Aventura. Sapphire Falls is literally just here, and you can use Sapphire's pools. You can use the boat service, which I'm actually going to show you guys in this video. And here we go, guys. We're going into Sapphire Falls, and oh my god, it smells like Royal Pacific. If you've been in Royal Pacific, you'll know what I mean. Oh, now this lobby is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So we've got a Universal store in here, vacation planning centre, bar and restaurant called the Strong Tavern, or Strong Water, sorry. Well, it is called the Strong Tavern Water. No, Strong Water Tavern. Oh my god, can you not tell I don't do this very often? And look at this view. This view is to die for. Absolutely blown away by this hotel. It's my first time, honestly. This is not just for camera or anything. I have never been in this hotel before. I've never visited here. The only Universal hotels I've stayed at is obviously Aventura and Royal Pacific. I've never stayed in this one because it doesn't include the fast passes, but oh my god, this is absolutely gorgeous. And we've firstly found the games room, and OMG, this looks amazing. We've got prize cube machines, which I don't know the real name of. It just reminds me of Toy Story. Basketball machines, Jurassic Park game, which looks unbelievable. And these are the prices for anyone that's interested. 1,000 credits. I feel sorry for the family whose kids want 1,000 credits. To be honest, that's not too bad. It depends how many rides. Is that a lot of rides they can do with that? Oh yeah, that is a lot of rides actually. Yeah, they're pretty much sorted with that for the whole holiday. So this is 6 credits. Basketball's 4 credits. Typhoon, which is like a 4 virtual simulator, that's 80 credits. So if you buy 1,000 credits, as long as your kids don't go on this multiple times, you're sorted. And this is the outdoor bits, guys. Look at the pool. Absolutely gorgeous. You've got a nice pool bar there, a nice beach vibe there, like there's sand, and then you've got this hotel, honestly unbelievable. Obviously I'm not staying here, so I can't tell you what the rooms are like, but I can tell you the lobby, the pool, the gym, everything, the staff, gorgeous, absolutely lush hotel, and it helps with this lovely weather as well. And there's actually another restaurant down here, which looks really nice. Any veggies? Look away now. Honestly, Con would hate that. He would really not like that. But this looks really, really nice. This is the menu. Oh, this looks really good. Pause it if you want to see the menu now. Right, and now we're going to go on the water taxi. And this is it.
Are you hearing my words I'm saying to you? 'Cause I'm looking in your eyes, you're looking past mine, but I'm just trying to break the cycle. Why are you staring at the door?
And if you want my honest opinion, between Islands and Universal, obviously they're 2 separate parks, but next door, I much prefer Islands. Islands have got more of your roller coasters and your thrill attractions. Universal's got more of your TV screen rides. Apart from obviously you've got Rip Rocket and the Mummy, but well, saying that the Mummy is being revamped, you never know. Let me know in the comments, are they going to put screens in that as well? Like they seem to put screens in every other ride. But oh god, I hope they don't though. Let me know in the comments if anyone knows. Just a quick one, Universal actually have their own app. and it's a bit like Disney's, so it's like a bit like my Disney experience where you can see like queue times and wait times and stuff, and I'll actually show you the wait times for the rides now. It's really interesting. So this is the Universal app, and you can see, so you've got like Hogwarts 70 minutes, you've got Jimmy Fallon 10 minutes, which Jimmy Fallon's 10, Kong 60, which is really busy for Kong, because sometimes you get Kong 10, 15. You've got Spider-Man 55, which is kind of normal for that on a normal day. Transformers only 30, that's quite surprising. Transformers short. Totally Do It Right, obviously it's a hot day, 75. We've got Jurassic Park 60, it's a hot day again, that's another water ride. The Hogwarts Express 50, 70 for Flight of the Hippogriff, 75 for Flight of the Hippogriff. And again guys, it's spring break, what do we expect? It's going to be busy. And this is the thing, like sometimes I think to myself, well, do you know what would I rather be doing right now? Would I rather be sitting in the house watching Corrie? Or, to be honest, I don't watch Corrie. Would I rather be in the house watching Corrie or watching something on Netflix? Or would I rather be here in the nice sun, drinking, getting eaten by flies? Because I keep getting eaten by flies. Yeah, what would I rather be doing right now? Would I rather be at home, or would I rather be in the lovely sun, queuing to go on some amazing attractions? I would rather be here, and that's the thing. It's like sometimes you get yourself like me and Ben were just saying like, oh, it's a shame how busy it is. Like, me and Ben were literally just having this conversation. Like if Ben wasn't here, he'd be at work. If I wasn't here, I'd probably be working, either editing or doing something. But what else would I be doing right now if I wasn't here having a busy day in the park? You'd be at home. You know what I mean? So that's the best way. That's how I look at it. I know like sometimes like, because even I'm a bit like, oh my god, it's so busy. Why did I book March? But then again, like, at least I'm in a happy place. Do you know what I was thinking as well? Maybe today should be the day where I buy myself a wand, because I've been saying this. If any of you have been watching since my 2018 series, I've been saying for such a long time that I would love to buy a wand, and I never buy one, and I'm just thinking, you know what? This should be the year that I get a wand. But my biggest problem is I know what I'm like, I'll not, and do you know the reason why? It's because I walk in there and I get dead overwhelmed because there's so many different ones, and I'm like, well, hang on, should I buy one, should I not? I want to know in the comments, if you guys were going to buy a wand, which one would you buy? Would you buy Harry's? Would you buy Voldemort's? Would you buy, whose would you buy? Anyway, let's go on some Honeydukes and buy some sweets. Right, come on then. Let's not break the bank in here. Jelly beans, chocolate frogs, strawberry laces, so many jelly beans. Oh, fried eggs. Right, we're going out the emergency exit. No joke, I think it would have been quicker to wait in the line for Velocicoaster, ride it twice, and then come back here and get food rather than waiting in that queue. Ben, how busy. There must have been 100 people. And do you know what people are doing as well? And I know what it's like because I've brought my little brother here before. Kids filling the bags up. They put them on the scales and they literally nearly faint because it's like £1,000, and then they have to come back and empty the sweets out. Oh, yeah. Doesn't look like we're getting pick and mix. And it's very busy now for Hagrid's. It's actually went up to a 90-minute wait, now it's back open. We were very fortunate because it closed down, everyone left the queue. But as you can see, it's got very busy again. Queue actually carries on, guys, and it goes all the way down here. Right, so we've only actually got 2 hours until the park closes. So me and Ben have set ourselves a challenge. Can we get on Velocicoaster, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, and Jurassic Park the Water Ride within the 2 hours? Can we do it, guys? Let me know in the comments. However though, guys, just before we go on Velocicoaster, we have to go in the Jurassic Park Discovery Centre. Ben says he needs a toilet, so I thought to myself, there's no way I can come to the Jurassic Park section and not show you the Discovery Centre. And you may notice these stairs from the movie, from Jurassic Park. Now obviously they're not the set stairs, this is not where it was filmed, but honestly, it just brings back so much nostalgia when you come in here and you see these stairs, and then you see obviously the big T-Rex, which just looks so real. Obviously it is like a real sculpture, but it's just, yeah, it's just awesome. And I keep seeing this everywhere, Jurassic Park chess set. Now I don't play chess, but I'm just thinking it might be like an awesome thing just to have for the house. Oh my god, look what it looks like. And it's, ooh, $60. Ooh, yes. Oh my god, Jurassic Park socks. Oh my god, these look awesome. Jurassic Park phone case, now I like that. Jurassic Park water bottle. Oh my god, that's not even, I was thinking that was going to be wood, but it's not. It's like a weird, what sort of material? It's like a plasticky sort of feel. That's awesome. Jurassic Park caps, Jurassic Park toys. Can you tell I'm just living my best life when I'm in here? Like, no joke, like Jurassic Park is one of my favorite movies of all time. I absolutely love it. And when I'm in here, I don't know, like this is honestly, when I come to Universal, I was saying this to Ben before, I was like, I need to visit the Jurassic Park Centre. And he was like, what is that? And I was like, It's nothing much. It's like a store in a restaurant, but it's just everything. Like, it's just the nostalgia. Everything comes flourishing back. I don't know. I just love it. And look at that. And it's called a beer saw. Is it beer saw? Let me know in the comments if I'm butchering that, but that's what that is. And then that is a long neck. I don't know what the actual real name is, but I just call it a long neck. Am I right in thinking that's a stegosaurus? Have you seen the movies The Land Before Time? Now, we're going back a long time. For any of yous who were born after the year 2000 might not know these movies, but when I was a child, I used to always watch Land Before Time. I can't remember what like the names of them were, but I just know, I think there's 7 of them. Is there 7 of them? I think I've seen up to 5, but I remember like my mum and myself would literally sit and watch Land Before Time all the time and just, yeah. Oh my god, I'm just loving this, you know, I just love it in here. This is it. I actually can't believe Ben's coming on this, you know, bless him. He was adamant he wasn't, but he said to us, we'll do it one more time, so here we go. Oh my god, right, we're off Velocicoaster. That was honestly intense. Oh my god, the sun. That was honestly intense, honestly. It is just amazing. I can't recommend it enough, honestly, it is unbelievable. Just a quick one as well, this is the track to Velocicoaster. So I don't know if I've shown this before. It is, oh here we go. That's the drop. Oh my god. And you'll actually see people come over in a sec, you'll see there. I know for some of you watching this, you're probably like, no, that's definitely not me. I'm not going on that. Honestly, it's amazing. And do you know what? Ben loved it this time. Now we are going on Hogwarts, and it's now down to a 35-minute wait. And yep, just what it said on the app, 35 minutes. And look at it, man. It is honestly, this ride is honestly brilliant. Oh my god, we're literally going in the main doors of Hogwarts. Love it. Honestly, every time I'm in this, I just feel like I'm actually really in the castle of Hogwarts. Like in the movie, it's just so amazing. And it's even like the line. I think the line for this ride's amazing because you like basically take a tour around the castle. But quick one of how today's went. I feel like today, obviously, like I mentioned earlier, it's been a lot busier than what I ever thought it was going to be. Anyway, quick overview of how today's gone. Do you know what? For how busy the park has been, we've got on Hagrid's Motorcade, we're now on this, we went on Velocicoaster. Do you know, I don't think we're doing too bad, and I said to Ben, I think we'll get one more in. I think we're definitely going to get 1,000,000% Jurassic Park in. We've basically got another an hour until the park closes. I think we're going to be absolutely fine. Right, Ben's in stitches here, because the tannoy, next time the tannoy comes on, I'll show you.
Put your party into Soul Flyers, please. Head to the dungeons and ask the nearest Hogwarts student about how to get to our single Flyers entry stairs. Your wait time will be greatly reduced by traveling solo. If you happen to have any questions, please see the nearest Hogwarts student. Thank you for your cooperation today and enjoy your tour of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
So sorry about that announcement. If anyone's TV has fell over or the speakers are now not working, blame Universal. Change of plan. The ride has went from a 35-minute queue to a 95. Yeah, the rate's just completely down, so we're going to chat for a sec. We don't really know what we're going to do. We don't know if we're going to jump on another ride or we're just going to call it. Right, it's deja vu for you guys. We are literally going back on Hagrid's, but it's now currently 110 minutes, but we've just managed to get on just before the time. Unfortunately, so many of the rides are down at the moment, which is just, yeah, it's just such a shame, but it's one of them things. Sorry. It's one of them things. If the rides are down, the rides are down. And for the last time this vlog series, Hagrid one more time. Right, we're just off the ride. Earlier in the vlog when the queue was ridiculous and I wanted pick and mix, I am back for the pick and mix, even though I do have a butterbeer. A lot of sugar today, but guys, you're only in Universal, you know, not very often, so. Some fried eggs, we're gonna have the fried eggs, surely. Some red liquor wheels, I don't even like these, but they just look good. And that's me pick and mix also, that's me sugar for the probably about a month. I'm gonna be honest, it's much cheaper buying pick and mix outside the park, I'm fully aware of it, I know it's pricey, but you know what? How often do you come here, do you know what I mean? How often are you here? You might as well go with it, you know. Right, it's now a little bit later and me and Ben have actually just ordered an Uber because we are actually eating at Ihop tonight. Now, a lot of you guys online have been requesting for me to try different restaurants that's not on Universal and that's not on Disney, and I'm gonna be honest, my go-to favourite restaurant if I'm eating off-site is Ihop. Firstly, it's affordable, it's really good pricing, it's not too expensive, but secondly, I think the food's really good. Let me know in the comments if you've tried Ihop as well. They do the nicest omelettes, but I'm not not sure if the omelettes are in the mornings or if you can get them on in the evening. But if you can get one on in the evening, I am definitely getting one tonight. And the Uber driver is just arriving now, and all the lifts are not here, so always a nightmare. Yep, we found the Uber. Do you know I forgot to mention as well, Cabana Bay is literally just the next hotel. We could have done a resort tour there as well. And here we go, we're in Ihop, and I didn't realise Ihop on International Drive is actually 24 hours, so we can come here at any time and eat. So that's my type of restaurant. So just pause the menu if you want to basically look at anything on here, but everything is just awesome. And we don't have these in the UK. Yeah, and I've ordered, so Ben's ordered a cheeseburger with a side of onion rings, and I've ordered, are you ready for this? It's, hang on, are you ready for this? It's going to be funny. It's 9:25, and I've ordered a chicken fajita omelette and 2 slices of bacon on the side and some toast. I'm excited. Ben's burgers came and he's loving it. He's got a side of onion rings, omelette with this bacon, which Con loves this bacon. Well, actually, sorry, I rephrase that. Con's veggie. Con, apologies if you're watching this. Con used to love this bacon. Unless Con's like a naughty veggie where he's a veggie on a Saturday and Sunday. No, actually, Con's been doing it for 10 years. Sorry, Con. I've just outed him on a little vlog. And then I've got some wheat toast. And honestly, I couldn't recommend this place enough. The customer service is awesome. It's very different to Disney and Universal, right? So one of the things that Ben said, as soon as he walked in, he was like, oh, you can tell like it's not like Disney or Universal. Like just the way we walked in, the customer service. But it's more like I wouldn't say Disney, obviously Disney and Universal's friendly, but it's more like a relaxed, like sort of like bantery. Like they were just bantering with us with the ketchup, like, oh, we make good ketchup, and then he brought the bottle over, like as a joke. And it's like, it's just like a good family, like friendly vibe. And we've already started chatting with the staff and stuff. Everyone loves our accents. It's nice. We love the American accent. Yeah, Uber drivers love our accent. Shani locked us in. She didn't let us out. Firstly, streaky bacon. I don't know if it's healthier than our bacon. Is it not? It's lovely though. I'm going to put these on there when I try my omelette. Now, let's see how good IHOP's omelettes are. Now this is a chicken fajita omelette. God, I do bring you the best content, don't I? Oh God, that was a really creepy look. And it's like ooh. Want to try me omelette? Right, you ready? Omelette test. This omelette's nice. I bet some people must look at me and going, is he honestly filming himself eating an omelette? I am, and it's lovely. Onion ring. They're nicer than American Express. No, I was going to say American Express. Hard Rock. These are nicer. They're not greasy.
These are proper onion rings.
Yeah, they're not greasy. These are nice. Good morning, guys. Hope you're all good. We are literally just ready to check out of Aventura. Honestly, we have absolutely loved staying at this hotel, and we're heading back to Disney. Before we head back to Disney, rather than just talking about yesterday, let's talk about Universal in general. Firstly, it's gradually got busier as the days have went on. On Thursday it was really quiet, and then Friday it got a little bit busier, and then Saturday, yesterday it was rammed. The reason why it was so busy yesterday was because firstly it's a Saturday, secondly there was a concert. I think it was Ricky Allen or someone Allen was playing yesterday, and Jason Derulo is actually playing today. When you combine firstly a Saturday, you combine that there's a concert on, and then thirdly you combine that it's spring break and the weather is gorgeous, so 4 things all mashed together really made the park busy. And some of the rides yesterday were just insane. Kong was like, it didn't go below 65 minutes yesterday for Kong, which is really, really busy. Spider-Man kind of went on and it was off for the day. It was just, overall, generally, it was just a really, really busy day. And what would happen is the rides would advertise at like 35 minutes or 40 minutes, and then you would get to them, and then they would jump to like 95 minutes. And that happened quite a bit. Like it happened for Hogwarts, which I'm looking at right now. Me and Ben, obviously, as you've seen, we got there and we were in the queue, and it went from like a 35-minute there to a 95, which it's just, yeah, it's crazy. Also, we did a resort tour of this hotel, but I visited Sapphire Falls. Honestly, right, there's been so many times I've seen Sapphire Falls come up, and I've always discredited it, not because it's a bad hotel, but because it doesn't include the passes. And I've always been like, oh, well, no, I'd rather just pay a little bit more. Well, I'd say a little bit more. Sometimes it can be a lot more to stay at Royal Caribbean. But actually, after visiting Sapphire Falls, gorgeous hotel. I can't comment on the rooms, but what I can do is I can comment on the lobby and the boat tour, like the boat to the resort, to Universal. And honestly, it was gorgeous, awesome, and yeah, I highly recommend it. Honestly, I was blown away. And yeah, Ben's just reminded me there as well, if you're staying at the Aventura or even Cabana Bay, well, I don't know about Cabana Bay, I'm sure you can literally use the Sapphire Falls boat service. And literally, if you look, I don't know if there, can you see? This is from my window. That's like downstairs of the Aventura, and there's Sapphire Falls. It's just there. So hang on, let's just wait until Sony calibrates again. There we go. You can actually see like the hotel. It's easy. It's straight in downstairs and use the boat. Honestly, it's such a nice way of going to Universal. But anyway, that is us finished with Universal. So for anyone who's sick of Universal vlogs, I hope you've enjoyed the 2 vlogs. I've really enjoyed doing them. Honestly, Universal is just, like I say, it's one of them places. It's good to get away from Disney just for a few days. It's just nice to just be away, get away from the hustle and bustle of Disney. I say the hustle and bustle. Universal's been busier than Disney. Usually you can leave Disney and you'll find Universal to be quieter. Opposite this time. But yeah, it's as much as it's nice to get away from Disney, it's nice to get back. But anyway, guys, if you've liked this video and liked these vlogs of the Universal series, make sure you smash that like button. And if you haven't clicked subscribe, hit that subscribe button. And I just also want to say a huge thank you to my Patreon members. We've had so many of you guys jump over there from this series, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you'd be interested in Patreon, there's no pressure, but if you'd be interested in Patreon, the link is below. And now YouTube is telling me this should be the next video you click on. But before you click on that, let me know how you're doing in the comments, and make sure you tune back to next week where me and Ben will be heading back to Animal Kingdom, and we're going to do Flight of Passage and many more rides. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.